Objective number 1. Write inequality on a real number line. Example 1. Write each inequality on a real number line. So imagine we have a real number line. Go to the right side is positive direction. Go to the left side is negative direction. We have 0 somewhere in the middle. And we have 2 is on the right side of 0. Then we have 3 and so on. So the number that greater than 2 are 3, 4, 5, and so on. So they are on the right side of 2. We will highlight from 2 to infinity. Example B, we have the number line again. And now we want is equal or greater than 2. We still highlight the part that on the right side of 2. But then we will have a different. What does it mean in part A without the equal sign and in part B with the equal sign? Without the equal sign, that means our number have to be strictly greater than 2. But for B, it can be equal to 2. So we need to have a notation to represent the difference between it's okay to be equal to 2 and it's okay to be not equal to 2. For the first one, we will use the parenthesis. This is mean not including the 2. And we will use the bracket. This is mean including the 2. Now in part C, we have infinity and negative infinity. So we have 5 somewhere here. We want the number less than 5. Less than 5 are on the left side of that number 5. We will highlight 5 to negative infinity. And similarly, we want the number less than or equal to 5. We still shade on the left side. But without equal sign, we will use the parenthesis, mean not including the 5. And we will use the bracket, means we including the 5. Objective number 2, use the interval notation. The interval notation is written from the graph. So we want to use the example number 1 to do that. The question will be x greater than 2, b x greater than or equal to, c x less than 5, d x less than or equal to 5. We should make the graph first, and after we make the graph, we will write the number line. So look at the number line. The interval notation is in the form of the first number, comma, then the second one. So they're separate by the comma. And we will list them from left to right. So if we look at the one that we highlight, the two endpoints, 2 and infinity. So we will write 2 first because 2 on the left and infinity is on the right. Infinity will always make the parenthesis. Now for part B, we do 2, comma infinity because 2 and infinity, they are both the endpoints. We will use the bracket for 2 and then parenthesis for infinity. For the third one, we have negative infinity and 5 are the endpoints. So negative infinity, comma 5. And negative infinity until 5 also. But we use the bracket for 5 and parenthesis for infinity. So notice that the infinity is always parenthesis because we don't know exactly the number. And for the number, we will use parenthesis or bracket. It depends on is that include or is that not include. Parenthesis mean we do not include, and bracket means we include the number. So in this problem, I want to talking about the set builder notation also. So right here, we just make the graph right here. Here is the interval notation. We want to write in the set notation. It's very easy. You just put down in the set, you write x. This is mean all of x such that x greater than 2. All of x, and then just copy x greater than or equal to 2. So you do x, and then the line means such that x less than 5. And then you do x, and then the line x less than or equal to 5. Once again, you're going to read this as Rx, and then this line means such that, and then x less than or equal to 5.